Hello, my friends. We're going to continue talking A Course in Miracles. And it occurred to me last night, actually, that one of the things I haven't discussed, we've been randomly and intuitively going through the text, occasionally with the workbook, but been reading key passages and discussing that, or thoughts related to passages or thoughts related to lessons in the workbook. However, the course begins, aside from the introduction, with the 50 Principles of Miracles, which is really the foundation of the book. You can almost say that the entire essence of the text is found in these 50 principles. And what the course does is literally train the mind to accept and perform miracles. And a miracle, according to the course, is not the physical manifestation of things, of objects. It is not not curing sickness, ill health, ourselves or others, although that is entirely a possibility. What the course is saying with the miracle is we are asking, we are being willing to suspend our own disbelief in miracles for a change and a shift of mindset. That we know miracles are impossible to the ego, or that the ego will insist on a miracle done in its own particular way. But what the Course is saying, what the Holy Spirit says, is a miracle is simply being able to enter the miracle mindset, to shift from ego, from egoic to love, from ego level to the level of the Holy Spirit, where we simply say, I cannot solve this problem, I cannot heal this situation or condition, I cannot, meaning the ego. However, I am asking the Holy Spirit for a shift, a different way of seeing the world. And whenever that happens, a miracle occurs. There are 50 principles. And I started my 5 a.m. live stream, talked about the first one. And I will probably go for 50 days with my 5 a.m. live stream. I don't know as we'll do 50 days in a row. Here, of course, just talking about it in a video. However, we will talk about the first one and we'll see what happens from there. There is no order of difficulties in miracles. One is not harder or bigger than another. They are all the same. All expressions of love are maximal. And I love that last part. All expressions of love are maximal. There's no little bit of love. There is no, I'm going to extend just a bit of love. I'm going to test the waters and extend a little bit of love here and see how it goes. It doesn't work that way. All expressions of love are maximal. Now here the Course is saying that there are no difficulties in miracles. There's no bureaucracy. There is no, this was a great miracle. This was, it was okay. It was a little miracle. There's no harder or bigger. It is simply and always a shift in our mindset. Are you having trouble forgiving someone? Are you having trouble understanding why you should forgive someone? But you see that there's a promise if you do. You see that there is much to be gained. Really much to be lost, because you lose that burden of holding judgments and resentments. There is so much energy given to maintain all of that, all of those grievances. And it drains us of our life force. It drains us of our prana. And we can sense that, which is why we think we want to forgive. We wish to forgive. However, we're not ready to take that step of actually doing it, because the ego does not want to give up a grievance. Every time an ego gives up a grievance or resentment, it diminishes. Or it'll ask, what's in it for me? It'll puff itself up and convince us that we don't need to do this. And then we stay trapped living in the same world of our perceptions. We ask for a miracle, no matter how small, no matter how large, to shift our perception of the world. And then we're healed. So, that is miracle principle number 1. 49 more to go. Let's see if we stick with it, or if the Course or the Holy Spirit leads us in another direction to talk about something else. Thanks, guys.